Okay, with us now here in studio, all the way from Delaware. I mean, it's the tolls alone. But with us from Delaware is Governor Matt Meyer, the new Democratic governor of Delaware, and you've come in to join us, and you're wearing your Eagles green tie.
That's right. Eagles fly.
I think I know where it's going for you this evening.
With a victory.
With a victory. They seem like the better team. I don't know whether they can win. The Chiefs are kind of tough. Okay. You've got 23 Democratic governors, which is not a lot of Democratic governors.
Working to get more.
Working to get more, no doubt. You have this astonishing change taking place in Washington, redefining of the executive branch, coming after the authorities of Congress, doing battle with the judicial. How does this look from the state level for somebody who I assume is not enthusiastic about Donald Trump's agenda?
Yeah, listen, we're trying to deliver for Delawareans every day. I think this is a unique opportunity for the 23 of us, for 23 Democratic governors, in fact, for all the governors, to show that whatever's going on in Washington, we're delivering. We're delivering great jobs. We're delivering amazing schools. Their NAEP scores came out, National Assessment of Educational Progress. This country is struggling in terms of educational attainment. There's going to be a lot of talk here in Washington. At the state level, we're delivering with facts, not fear, making sure that Delawareans, in my case, get the America that they truly deserve.
How do you see so we have a system that divides power between the branches in Washington, but between the states. And when you have a Republican president, Democrats rediscover their love of Madisonian federalism. How much do you see the role of states in jousting with and competing with the federal government and pushing back on initiatives?
Listen, whether the president's Biden, Delaware's own Joe Biden, or Donald Trump, to be honest, as a governor, it doesn't make much difference to me if it's a Democrat or Republican. I've said time and again, as someone leading a state, I will work with anyone in Washington, including the congressman from Oklahoma, who you just spoke with, Congressman Kern, to make sure livelihoods and opportunities are improved for Delawareans. But we also need to make sure in this challenging time that we protect everyone, that we tell people in vulnerable populations, no matter what's going on the national level, we're going to protect you. We're going to make sure that you're okay. We're going to make sure that you can realize the promise of America.
Okay. In concrete terms, in Illinois, there's a legal fight taking place where Governor Pritzker out there is fighting the Immigration and Customs Enforcement on cooperating with an effort to deport criminal illegal immigrants. In 2017, when you were the county executive, is it executive?
County executive.
County executive in Delaware, you signed a law that barred law enforcement
an order.
You signed an order preventing law enforcement officials from inquiring about immigration status and that stuff. You look out to Illinois, your counterpart in Illinois says, we're fighting to maintain sanctuary city status. You guys don't have sanctuary cities per se in Delaware, but there's been some resistance. When it comes to ICE and it comes to enforcement, how do you see?
I believe in safe and inclusive communities. The reason I signed that executive order 8 years ago was because I was in charge of the second largest police agency in the state. Mm-hmm. The police officers were telling me that when they went into heavily immigrant areas, Latino areas, they were having challenges getting public cooperation with law enforcement. When you don't have public cooperation with law enforcement, when residents do not provide video evidence, when they don't call the police when there are domestic violence incidents, the reality is that makes communities less safe for all of us. So I've said we're going to prioritize public safety. We're at a time now in the country, no matter who the president's been the last few years, our immigration system is a mess. Our immigration laws are a mess. There are people still coming across the border who do not have documents. When they come to our community, we make sure we keep people safe, but we also make sure we're taking steps so that a hamburger, a hot dog, fries don't cost $15, $20. We make sure our economy can thrive. People are safe. We're going to continue to do that.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.